You ever have a day where you physically do nothing, but you end the day feeling like your brain ran a marathon? You aren't sleepy, you aren't relaxed, you are just drained. And the worst part is the guilt. You look at the day and think, I didn't even earn this tired. Here's a twist. You did. We are used to measuring effort with our bodies, sweat, movement, soreness, but your brain spends massive energy in places you don't count as work, focus, emotion, and impulse control. So you might be lying on the couch, but your mind is quietly paying expensive bills in the background. That's why you can do nothing all day and still feel destroyed, because your brain wasn't resting, it was running. The first drain is attention switching. A nothing day usually looks like this. A short video, a text, a headline, back to the video, check email, random search. It feels light, it feels harmless, but every switch has a tax. Your brain cannot instantly close one file and open another. It leaves attention residue, little leftovers from the last task cluttering up the new one. By evening, you don't feel rested, you feel fragmented. And here's the trap. When you feel fragmented, you crave something easy to soothe it, so you reach for your phone again. It's a loop that looks like relaxation from the outside, but feels like static noise on the inside. The second drain is low-grade stress. This isn't panic. It's not a meltdown. It is the constant quiet hum of being on duty. It sounds like this in your head. I should be doing something else. I'm falling behind. Why can't I just focus? You don't call this anxiety. You just call it thinking. But your nervous system interprets that thinking as a threat. It stays in high alert mode, scanning for danger, refusing to power down. So you spend the day resting, while your body is quietly acting like it's in a survival situation. That is not recovery, that is numbing. And numbing burns energy. The third drain is masked sleep pressure. Your brain built up chemical pressure, sleepiness, all day long. But if you've been drinking caffeine to get through your lazy day, you've tricked the sensor. Caffeine doesn't remove the tiredness, it just blocks the signal. So you feel fine while the pressure keeps stacking up behind the dam. This creates the tired but wired state. Your body is exhausted, but your brain is chemically locked in the on position. Then the evening adds the final blow. Bright screens and high stimulation. So when you finally sleep, you don't really recover, you just reboot. And the next morning, you wake up with the same low battery. The energy seal. If your exhaustion comes from invisible work, the solution isn't to try harder. The solution is to stop the leak. You need a system reset. Tonight, the input fast. Give yourself 20 minutes before bed with zero inputs. No podcasts, no music, no reading, no scrolling. Just you and the boring, quiet room. It will feel uncomfortable at first. That means it's working. You are signaling to your nervous system. The danger is over. You can stand down. Tomorrow, anchor the clock. Get 60 seconds of outdoor light immediately after waking. This isn't magic, it's biology. It sets your cortisol rhythm, so energy shows up when you need it, not when you're trying to sleep. So if you did nothing all day and still feel exhausted, believe the signal. You weren't lazy. You were doing invisible work, paying for switches, paying for stress. Close the taps, lower the noise, let your system land, and watch how different doing nothing feels when your mind actually gets permission to stop.